Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah, amma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. First of all, I want to thank Sheikh Saab for his invitation, and it was a great honor to accept it, Sayyidi. Yeah, and I'm not really sure for how long time shall I...
As long as you want, 25 minutes. It's up to you.
Okay, so... Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so there are several points. Yeah, so exactly as Sheikh Saab mentioned, after making tafsir of Ayatul Nur, saying that just take it with you and contemplate. Obviously, I'm not going to reach to that level because the point of Quran, no one is above. However, I want to just give few just draft, we can say, foods for the brain, so we can just take it to think further. The first point is, we are living in very difficult and dangerous time. When Rasulullah passed away, yeah, Anas ibn Malik radiallahu anhu, he is junior Sahabi. Yeah? So he says, I remember when Rasulullah migrated to Medina, Medina became so bright. And when he passed away, it became so dark. So the death of Rasulullah caused that darkness. So we are living in that type of darkness. Okay? But in the same time, we are lucky. We are lucky to have few spots of divine lamp, exactly as Sheikh Saab was trying to explain. Yeah, I will explain. I'll explain what I'm trying to say. As soon as Rasulullah passed away, Sahaba split into two. The senior Sahaba, Abu Bakr, Umar, Ali, and the junior ones, Ibn Umar, Abdullah ibn Amr, Anas ibn Malik, Zayd ibn Thabit, junior ones. How did they split? It's because of their focus. Yeah, because of their focus. So the senior Sahaba, their main focus was Quran. Yeah? Do you remember when, but what about the junior Sahaba? What was their focus? Hadith. Athar, hadith. By the name of God, do we have students of knowledge? Who narrated more ahadith? Abu Bakr or Abu Huraira? Okay, or who narrated more ahadith? Is it Umar or Ibn Umar? Ibn Umar. Okay, who narrated more ahadith? Is it Ali or Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As? Abdullah ibn Amr, junior Sahabi, But the senior ones, their narration of ahadith is very few. Once Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu was asked about why are you narrating so many ahadith and why you were silent during the senior Sahaba time. So he replied saying, if I would narrate what I'm narrating now, that amount, Umar would beat me up. So coming back to my point, the Sahaba, as soon as Rasulullah passed away, Sahaba split into two. The senior ones, they focused on Quran. Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, when junior Sahaba started narrating a hadith, so he said his famous statement. After him, Umar repeated the same statement, saying, Utruku or da'u ibadallah ma'a kitabillah. Leave the servants of God with the book of God. Okay? So, because they knew, because they were deeper thinkers, they spent more time, they sacrificed more with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, So their understanding was much more purer and much more better. They understood that now it is the time of darkness, so we need to go back to the main light. Main light. But unfortunately, they were very small in number, What? But what about people of ahadith. Oh, there are thousands, you know. So till today, whenever you find man of Quran and message of Quran, because message of Quran needs deep thinking and people are lazy, so very few people will follow that, you know. I have attended a lot of maqra. Maqra is narration of hadith, you know, in Pakistan, in India, everywhere in the world, you know, nearly. In Arabian, in Syria, even in the UK. You know, the venue, 2 floors venue, packed up, people just sitting outside also. Because ahadith are very easy to understand, you know, does not need deep thinking, you know. So that's why its people are much more in number against the people of Quran. Okay, but it's very important, you know, it's very important to follow the understanding of the senior Sahaba. So anyway, coming back to my point, so we are living in that dark, you know, in that darkness, but alhamdulillah, we are very lucky. You know, I knew the man of Quran, Sheikh Mutawalli Sha'arawi, unfortunately passed away in the, you know, last century. But alhamdulillah, we have another one, Sheikh Musharraf Saab. I was amazed, you know, when I found out that there are some people who are still after the message of Quran, trying to promote the message of Quran. So we are lucky. Okay, so it's very important to try to read and understand, but most importantly to promote it, you know. So let's not be as the early condition in which the understanding of the senior Sahaba were betrayed. Their understanding was Quran, message of Quran. Let's go back to that. So this is my first point. Okay, this is my first point. However, the second point to contemplate is, because when I was invited, one of the brothers from the institute texted me saying, "Sheikh, do you want to attend Mawlid?" Well, I said, yeah, definitely. Okay, but so I was, in my mind, I was now driving from Manchester and thinking, yeah, so what shall I discuss, if it's like Mawlid or something about Rasulullah. But when I came in, I saw Sheikh Musharraf Saab, and straight away understood that, no, there will be message of Quran, you know. So now I will just disobey Sheikh Saab. I will quote few, with the permission of Sheikh Saab, few stories about Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you know. So I'm just contradicting myself because, message of Quran, Abu Bakr, but then I'm going and joining Abu Hurairah and Ibn Umar, you know, stories of ahadith, you know. You know, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Noor, yeah. So as Sheikh Musharraf Saab mentioned, you know, we all know Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam as glorious prophet, as glorious saint, yeah, highest of the saints of the Anbiya and the highest of the Anbiya of the saints, yeah? So highest in both, yeah? But very few of us, we know him as human, you know, his human aspect. Because he was not just prophet, but he was also father. He was husband also. He was son also, you know? He was friend. He was business partner also. Very few among us, we know him from these aspects, you know? But these aspects are more relevant to us rather than him being glorious prophet, you know. Why? Because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam sent to us so that we can imitate him. We cannot imitate him in his prophethood, but we can imitate him in his fatherhood or in his way of being a son.